Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. This is a quick little test between the SoftPanels LED light, the Arri SkyPanel, and the KinoFlow Celeb. It was just kind of a quick comparison to throw up the SoftPanel since nobody had been able to do a comparison yet. So just kind of reached out to SoftPanels and tried to do this, and we happened to have a quick little 1.5 hour window, which led us to this comparison. With this setup, we tried to limit the variables, so we kept everything on the same stand from the same position, with the exception of the KinoFlow Celeb, which didn't output as much light as the others, so we had to actually physically move that light in closer to the subject. Check out a look. This is the positioning of the camera and the light. See the monitor in the background. One thing I will mention is even though SoftPanels was involved in this test, they didn't have any hands on the actual test itself, and they didn't alter the results or the lights in any manner. So as you can see, this was shot with the Red Weapon carbon fiber camera at 6K HD. We set the camera at 5600, then at 4300, and then at 3200. The idea behind this test was to set the lights at their specified color temperature. So we made sure that it read out 5600K on the actual unit's display before taking a reading. So these are the results that we got from that. One thing you'll notice right away right here is that the Celeb is definitely cooler out of the three at its 5600K setting, and when we get the spectrometer readings up here on the screen, you'll see in a minute that at its 5600K color temperature setting on the unit itself, the color temperature that we actually read out was 6704 Kelvin, so much cooler. Now, if we take a look at the actual spectrometer readings, we can see here that surprisingly the Arri SkyPanel has a green spike in those valleys there, which means it is actually missing color information. And if you take a look at the SoftPanels, you'll notice it's a nice even curve. Definitely has more red, no green spike. The Arri is lacking the red spectrum there. You can see it's got a little steeper slope than the SoftPanels on the right, which is a more full spectrum. Next, we moved on to the 4300K setting and basically did the same setup, just with the color temperature adjustment. In this test, unlike the 5600K daylight test, all three panels are very similar in color temperature. I think this is where they all pretty much perform very similarly. I don't know if it's because of the mixture of the tungsten and the daylight LEDs to get this color, but whatever it is, they're very close at 4300K. So if that's what you're shooting, all three of them are going to be very similar in color and look. As you can see here, they're all very close. CRIs are all very similar. The actual color temperature is very similar. Now again, if we look at the spectrum response curves, you'll notice that the SoftPanels has a nice full range of colors. The extended red, no green spikes, no big valleys. And then you look at the SkyPanel on the right-hand side, and you'll notice it has the valleys are there again, missing color information. It's lacking red on the right-hand side, and it's also got the green spike, which is not something that CRI indicates. Some of you might say this doesn't look right. The green spike shouldn't be there. But if you go check out Timur Stevens, he did a LED panel test not too long ago. It's on No Film School. You'll see the same green spikes in all of his tests with the SkyPanel. So here at Tungsten 3200K, this is where the soft panels really pulls ahead of the rest. It was basically dead on for color. Had the highest CRI rating at 98. The other two were slightly off. The SkyPanel went a little bit cool. And as you can see, the Celeb went warm. Just confirm there in the spectrometer readings. You can check out their CRI. The other two dropped their CRI while the soft panels actually increased its CRI at 3200. Once again, we'll take a look here at the graph. So you'll see that the soft panels is again a nice smooth curve. It's got all the colors there, no huge missing color information. Check out the red spectrum. You'll notice it's again more full, covers a wider range, no green spike. Whereas the sky panel on the right hand side, you can see it's got the valleys, again a green spike, and it's missing some of that red color spectrum that the soft panels actually has. So I just quickly wanted to check out the skin enhance feature and see kind of what that was all about. It turns out it's actually a two-step process that calculates the amount of warming applied based on the auto color setting. So you know you're always getting the exact amount of warming that you want. This is an example of that. Thanks for taking the time to check out this comparison. Like I said before, it's just a quick little one, last minute, but we really wanted to get kind of our first indication of how the soft panels lines up with the Arri SkyPanel, and I think we got a pretty good indication from this little example. If there's a panel that you specifically want compared in the next round of testing, please comment in the blog post and we'll try to include it. For those of you who've gotten in on the Kickstarter deal for the soft panels, just know that you're getting a really good light and something to definitely look forward to. If you want my full opinion on this shootout, head on over to the blog post and you can read more. Thank you.